It's not a Shining Blue stream, guys, unless if I'm muted at the very beginning. But yo, we got the real spam man. Welcome on in. We got Michaela. We got Dante. We also got Kaiba Boy. Welcome on in. I do apologize for the later start, by the way, everybody. Our computer blue screened twice. And yeah, that was it's in the namesake, but I'm not too happy with that. So I literally, everything on my computer had to go down and then back up, and then I had to reset up everything right when I had everything set up and ready to go. Oh, and Kaiba Boy's name is officially back to normal. How does it feel having your... Bro, I'm regretting going YouTube right now. Wait, Dan, why? Is there a reason why? Yeah, some YouTube, oh. Hold up. Everybody hold up. There we go. I gotta have two of these windows open for my capture. And whenever I put, whenever I'm in OBS and I'll have, both of them up, pretty much it'll just show one. I gotta, like, manually go in and, like, change the other one. I completely forgot to do that. I am sorry. Kaiba Boy. Was that autocorrect? YouTube is wait, YouTube is turning into Insta? How so? Did you run into like some body painter? My guess is you ran into a body painter. There it goes. A bit. Yeah, he's being a little goofy. I waited 2 weeks for nothing. Hey, at least it's a little bit back to normal. You got the same amount of letters needed for your name. I would definitely say that is something. See, nothing there. I have a decent feeling about today, chat. Like, this week, my gut tells me we're getting our shiny this week. What? You don't have that feeling? Well, I have that feeling. What, is this like Jirachi all over again? Darn it. Doing what, Dan? I was gonna say, I give you permission to say it. I give you permission to say it. Orange and black? Prison jumpsuits? The Tango with no man. Oh, are you talking about, like, the other tube site type of thing? How do you rip a fly in half by accident? You know what, Dan? I would have just reported them. I literally would have just reported them. Yo, Ashton. Hello there. The non-Pokemon adult YouTube site. Yeah, it's the other tube site is what I like to call them. Also, guys, it's a miracle. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's not a miracle. I have an unopened Mountain Dew right here. I was in such a hurry trying to get everything together. I didn't even bother going to grab myself a Wakey soda. I'm not drinking coffee right now. Water. I was gonna say it's because I didn't have any soda today. Well, actually, no. I had one like this morning. But I was gonna say that was the only one that I had today. Well, when I was done getting ready, it was like gone. So then I brought the coffee with me, and that lasted me about 4 hours. And then I was guzzling water down. I was hitting the fly, and then half its... What were you hitting it with? Like a fly swatter? BRB, I'm gonna go eat. Alright, fair. Hopefully we see, Le soon done. Oh my goodness, so chat. I just want to get this hunt done. Oh. Did you like karate chop the fly? Where you just like... All I can think about is the karate chop motion is like the SpongeBob like sound effect. Whenever SpongeBob brings out the glove with the karate. That's all I can think about. Just you hitting the fly like... Whoosh. I've seen SpongeBob, it's just not a lot of it. Emily in there judging me for what I've seen and haven't seen. I mean, you could be partial British. There we go. I was gonna say, why'd the music stop? I have not played Pokerogue yet. I have... It's for when he's waiting for people. No, like, I want to do Pokerogue. I'm kind of tempted just to do some for, like, either, like, a video series or for shorts. I want to start, because I'm working on editing 2 separate videos right now, but I would like to do, like, a semi-video series. Like, I know it's going to sound dumb, but, like, do, like, a Let's Play series for people to kind of watch my progress in something, and then do, like, a synopsis video afterwards, like, this, like, a story time video out of it, as, like, a recap for people that don't want to watch a Let's Play. I feel like it would be like a best of both worlds. I want to see how something like that would do, and maybe Pokerogue wouldn't be a bad idea. Especially since I know nothing about Pokerogue. Like, I literally know nothing about it. A lot of the streamers that I watch, a lot of them don't do Pokemon, besides, like, there's 2 Pokemon streamers that I watch. But, like, the rest are, like, speedrunners. Or Doug. I like Animal Crossing. I like the original Animal Crossing. I think it's just like a nostalgia blinders thing is why like I'm so like crazy about the original compared to the other ones in the series. I'm pretty sure it's just nostalgia blinders. I would love to like boot up the original and just try to find my original memory card for it. Yeah, it's because, like, the 2 big ones that I really remember is the one for the GameCube and the one for the original DS. Those are, like, the 2 big ones I remember. I just started 2 days ago. What do you think about Pokerogue so far? I hear good things about it. I've seen some people shiny hunting in it as well. I've seen people try to do shiny hunts in there. New Leaf, I do not remember how, or like the villagers. I remember my GameCube one. I had this robot turkey. I had Patches. It was like this bear that like looked like it was all patched up. I had a hippo named Rolo. I remember that because I used to like go Rolo all the time. What's good, yo, the crusty cow? Hello I don't know why your name is fun to say, but how you doing? It's difficult and fun. And that's what I look for, like, if I want to play a Pokemon game. Like, the more... Actually, just any game in general. The more difficult it is, the more fun I'm going to have with it. Flamigo is actually good in a... Well, I mean, to be fair, Flamigo is decent in Scarlet and Violet too. Like, when people were doing speed runs, they started with Flamigo, and that was, like, the Pokemon of choice for the speed run. Then they found Hawlucha again. So Hawlucha is, like, used in, like, 3 speed runs now. Eli and Delano, how are you two doing? Hello there. Okay, I'm gonna sound really dumb for this, guys. One of my favorite Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet is actually Flamigo, just because it's just a flamingo. Like, there's nothing special about Flamigo at all. It's just a flamingo. You see, City Folk is probably my least favorite Animal Crossing. Like, I didn't put a lot of time in there. And I just don't remember too much about it. I think I played it for like a month and I just dropped it and never picked it up again. Doing good? Hey, let's go. Hope you get the shiny. I appreciate that. We are officially over odds. So... For one game separately, we are officially 1 time over odds. If you take both of the games and put them together, technically we're double over odds. And our luck hates us for this hunt. Wait, did I miss Robbie? We'll spend some money on COD M. Wait, what COD are we talking about? Are you a Pokemon breeder because you're Delano? That's honestly... I never even asked. Okay, Robbie and I hate that Pokemon. I'm still in, like, sleep mode, chat. I do apologize. I literally woke up 5 minutes before the stream was supposed to start. I wanted to take a nap after I got home from work. Wish I would have woken up a little bit earlier with our blue screening issues. Call of Duty Mobile. Call of Duty Mobile is still a thing? U6 or Zota regular. Harley, can you not get that stuck underneath the cabinet? Bruh. Alright, chat, hold on. My puppy decided to get his bone stuck underneath our very expensive cabinet, and I don't want him to put more marks in there. I was gonna say 30 seconds at the very most, chat. There you go, little guy. And I was gonna say, set season view, we are obligated. We are obligated to do this. Hawlucha has a very clean shiny. It's one of those Pokemon, though, that I never really put on my team. I have a very weird taste when it comes to just Pokemon in general. Speaking of shinies, guys, your boy got a shiny. Okay, I know not a lot of you guys probably care. I got a shiny in Pokemon Go today. So I started because I was working on trying to complete the Mew event. So, and I kind of just kept playing. I got sucked into their trap. Shadow Shiny Trapinch. I got myself a Shadow Shiny Trapinch. I have like 3 stops in my parking lot. And Charlie is bailed. And I was gonna say, I had like my my rocket radar going, so it brought me to like that female boss chick. And I got the shadow shiny I was hoping for. I did. I'm keeping it. No, I've already decided all of my shiny Pokemon that I get in Go. So either I'm thinking for like a birthday stream or a Christmas stream if a new game has not came out by then. I want to take all the shiny Pokemon that I've collected for shorts and through Pokemon Go and a lot of my extras, and I want to just do one huge giveaway stream of all the shinies. I was going to say, besides for the mythicals, I was going to say the Deoxys and the Jirachi, I would like to kind of keep those under the hat for now. We may or may not have an extra shiny Jirachi or Celebi. Actually, I think we have an extra Celebi, now that I'm thinking about it. Hours are increasing very quickly. Are they now? No. I don't transfer any, like, shinies. I actually had to make space because I've been getting shinies, like, I've been getting, like, 2 a day through Go. The other day, though, I got 3. Though. But normally, I'm getting 2 at work because I'll have my Pokemon Go Plus going as I'm walking around work. And I walk around quite a bit. So, that really helps. Kaiba, that's just it, though. If that is something that you enjoy, like, I'm not gonna give people crap on what games they play. Or if they read, like, fanfics or stuff. I'm not gonna give people a hard time on that. It's people enjoy what they want to enjoy. If it's illegal, then I might look down on you. If it's, like, illegal, like you're committing murder or arson, then I'm gonna look down on you. To make sure he's not pushing that against the cabinet again. Don't trade the Shadow Shinies over to main games. No. Those stay because I don't purify them. For the Battle League, in order for me to get to level 44, I need to do go into the Battle League. And Shadow Shinies or Shadow Pokemon are apparently really good, like, late game cleaners. And that's kind of what I'm looking for at the moment, is strong Pokemon I can use for late game cleaners just to get that done. Okay, so I can't play... No! I was gonna say that, like, if you're playing gun video games or whatever, or, like, no one's getting hurt, I don't mind. Yeah, I got only 3 Shadow Shinies. I got Shadow Shiny Sneasel, Shadow Shiny Machop that evolved into a Machamp, and then Shadow Shiny Flygon. And he's the best character. When I'm on stream, I shiny hunt Kyurem. And when I'm off stream, I shiny hunt Wooloo. I was going to say, how's the Kyurem hunt been going? Also, I do apologize, Avery, for a bit of a late reply. Welcome on in. No, he's not at the cabinet. You good? Oh. No, Trapinch was like the main one that I really wanted. The other one that I really, really wanted, it's not very good, but Shiny Shadow Mareep. Unless I'm lucky. Well, is it? I was gonna say, like, did they, like, lower the odds? No, I need to get my mythicals traded over from there, too. I need to get all that traded over, too. I don't know. I've been, like, slowly working on getting my Pokemon home straightened up. I was going to say, what's that? I think once that's done, I might do, like, a little home tour. Pokemon home tour. I don't know. I feel like it would be kind of cool just to show off some of the shinies we got so far. Good boy. On my 14 Wooloo encounter. I feel like I'm going to regret this. I mean, it's a 1 in 4,000 shot, Avery. I don't think it would be that bad. Shadow Shiny Weavile is gorgeous. It just sucks because the IVs are really bad. The IVs are pretty bad. Different... You mean like square shinies and star shinies? Well, that's what happens when you go on VC. If you got a little bit of an accent, people will think you're like from one specific area. Like a lot of people think I'm actually from Canada. Fun fact, a lot of people actually think I'm from Canada. No, I just, when it comes to Pokemon Go, my shiny luck is pretty cracked. We still did not get the shiny bomb. Charlie? Don't make me take that bone away from you. I'm sorry, but I might have... Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Alright, guys. Give me a sec. I need to go confiscate someone's bone. Buddy. I don't have your bone. I put it on the table, little man. Can't have you scratching up that cabinet. Yeah, I can't have you scratching up that cabinet. So I'll take that as a win. Hey, at least they're not saying you sound Canadian. I get that a lot. But to be fair, like I lived in Wisconsin, like I was like the state right next to Canada. So you get a lot of people that are actually from Canada that live in Wisconsin. And I know that sounds, honestly, I never knew that until like it was shortly before I moved down here to the Ohios. Good boy, little man. You enjoying the behind the ear scratches? Guys, can we get a huge hug for 501, please, for joining the igloo? Also, that should update. I have stream labels up. Good boy, little man. I could tell you like that. You never let me pet you behind the ear like that, buddy. Thank you for joining the igloo. We're on our way for our year-end goal of 6,000 subscribers. We are making our way there. Making our way downtown for that. Also, David, welcome on in. Stop pushing me back. I know you want to jump up. Down. You want to come up? Hi. We got a little friendo chat. We have a little friendo, don't we? Want to say hi? Eh. Well, have you played Animal Crossing New Leaf or Animal Crossing? I remember a decent amount about Wild World. New Leaf, I think I played a little bit of it, but like that might be the Animal Crossing tied with the Wii version that I played the least amount of. I got Animal Crossing for the 3DS like really late. I got that pretty darn late in the life cycle. Good boy. He is being such a chill boy today, guys. He has been home with Emily all day today. And he hasn't really taken a nap. Besides for, like, when I took my nap. Ain't that right, little man? You want to sniff? You want to play? There you go. You can play. You could push a button now, Charlie. Good boy, you totally pushed that button. You totally pushed that button. Good job. He's a little goof, chat. My favorite Animal Crossing characters are Stitches and Zucker. Mine is Patches. Yeah, I was gonna say mine's Patches. That's like the only one that I can remember off the top of my head. Hi. Like... Yo, DJ Raid, DJ Gamer, welcome on in. I was gonna say, Michaela, could we get a DJ Gamer link in chat? I don't know if we have that on hand at the moment. But how is your stream? Also, Charlie, hi. Okay, there it goes. How do we play Animal Crossing Leaf while I'm in Wales? There we go. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Michaela. Built some Legos. Hey, let's go. I'm thinking this week I'm gonna try to get the last computer, or one of the last computer parts that I need. Our computer blue screened like really bad today. It blue screened on us twice. It was a fatal driver error. And then, again, and then we ended up having the, basically... Hold on. Sorry, Charlie. I was gonna say, I have it... I took a picture with my phone. It was critical process died. It was fatal driver error, and then a critical process died. Something up here. Oh, you built the bonsai tree? You know, it's funny. I actually really wanted the bonsai tree. Like, I'm not a huge, like, Lego person. Like, I've never really had, like, a Lego set of my own besides for, like, the ones in, like, the old McDonald's Happy Meals. But, like, the bonsai tree was one that I really wanted. I have not gotten that for myself, though. Ooh. Okay, just out of curiosity, what's the YouTube channel gonna be about? I was gonna say, when it comes to, like, people starting up new channels, or, like, that they just want ideas, or, like, help with stuff, like, that's literally, like, one of my favorite things to, like, talk with people about. Like, what are your plans? Have you thought about this or this? Or have you maybe, what are you using? Okay, that's not bad. Stuff like that. I don't know what it is. Like, every time I hear that, like, my heart just flutters a little bit. Okay, Geometry Dash, I do not know much about, besides for it could be extremely, extremely difficult. Have you thought about doing, like, challenge runs or just a standard playthrough for the time being and then going from there? When should I upload shorts? Dan, it depends. What time is it for you right now? Yo, Hat in Time. I love a Hat in Time. Hat in Time is freaking amazing. Currently taking... Ooh, okay, that's not a bad one. You know what you could do, Nike guy? You could go on, like, a site like Reddit or something, for example, and, like, I'm taking level requests for Geometry Dash. What would you want to see me do? Or which one should I do? And then you could record it, and then you might be able to do like a low-key self-promo in that way. 6:44. All right, Gaming Dan, there's 3 good times for you to post. There is 6 a.m. There is noon, so 12 o'clock p.m. Or you could do around 7 o'clock. I would not do 6 o'clock right now. I would wait until people are back in school before you do 6 o'clock. But I would probably say noon or 7. Shorts will do very well depending on what time you upload them and how much engagement it gets right away. If a YouTube short does not get a lot of engagement right away, it's going to be, I would say, about a 50-50 chance if the algorithm will just kick it out and, like, your short will perform very, very well. Or if it'll just kind of be, like, it's not going to do super well. It's a 50-50 shot. That's why I always try to tell people, if you're going to upload YouTube shorts, the time is everything. The time is everything and how you keep people engaged. Since I've been watching his series and enjoying it. I actually, so I got a question for everybody here. So I wanted to redo, before I moved, I was working on a Pokemon Coliseum Randomizer Hardcore Nuzlocke. And I ended up losing my footage, and I was about 75% of the way through the game. Alright? If I were to start over again and do a Let's Play of that, but at the very end of the series, I'll do like a story time, kind of like explaining how we went, or basically what happened, all the good moments, stuff like that, in its own separate video. Would that be something you guys would be interested in? So like people that want to see the Let's Play could see the Let's Play, and the people that aren't super interested in the Let's Play could still kind of have an idea on what happened. I thought maybe that could be like a best of both worlds situation. All right, Dan. I was gonna say, send me your video. I probably won't be able to get to it today. I might be able to work on it tomorrow. Send me your video and send me your description. I bet I could craft something up for you. There's a Reddit called Promote Your Channel. There's quite a few of those. Nike guy. What I would remember, or what I would keep in mind though, those really don't help too much, just for the fact, like, you could give it a shot. It won't hurt anything. But I wouldn't expect much out of that. I tried it before, like, when I first started my channel, like, 7 years ago. And it really didn't help very much. It's a lot of people are just dropping their links and expecting people to click on their stuff. But most people won't go in there to check out other channels. Yeah, give me a screenshot of the description and a screenshot of the title. And I bet I could come up with something. I never played the Sun and Moon games. Honestly, if you ever decide to pick up Pokemon Sun and Moon, it's fun for, like, one playthrough, but after the first playthrough, it's not so much fun anymore. Also, yo, Trop, how you doing? Coming on in.
Hello there.
Hee hee, Poipole. Dude, this Poipole has just been a shoe for us. This Poipole has just been a shoe. Okay, hold down the fort. Okay, that's a problem right there. Gaming Dan, my recommendation when it comes to using hashtags in your description, the most I would ever put in would be 3. The most I would ever put in would be 3. But I would put that in your title, personally. So get rid of the descriptions in your title, or in your description, and put them in your title. I was gonna say that will help push you out a bit. And then we'll try to have that line up with your tags. I was gonna say, mind you, Dan, this is what works for me. I've noticed a lot of things work for different people. So just a heads up, we're gonna be we'll be trying to do some tests, is what we'll say. We're gonna try my way. If my way doesn't help get you some more results, and then we'll try a few other ways. Yeah, the hashtags in the title. The hashtag of the titles actually do help. Also, I forgot my last boop. You see, I didn't quite believe that at first, too, until Andreas SSG. Some of you guys might know them. He kind of gave me the idea to do it myself. He said it would help, so like, okay, I'll do a few tests. It actually really helped. And I was gonna say, a lot of people say the description in videos really doesn't help. But when you're a smaller channel, putting in that extra 5 minutes of work for 1 or 2 extra people coming in to watch, that can make a huge difference. A lot of people don't understand that. That could make a really huge difference. So even though tags and descriptions doesn't exactly mean a whole lot for a lot of YouTubers when you're smaller, it can help. It can really, really, really help. Yo, Affinitely, welcome on in.
Hello there.
No, I love having this YouTube talk with like stuff like this and behind the scenes. We really should try to have, once we get that computer chat, I would like to have like a drawing stream every now and then. For like, when I'm making thumbnails and stuff, I would love that. How many encounters is this? We are at 8,300 encounters between both systems. Each system divided by 2, we would be at 4,150 resets. Just in total. Yeah, if you're gonna be picking between Pokemon Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, I would just go Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Dan, after stream, what I'll do, I'll take a screenshot on, like, how my stuff looks. And I'll send that over to you. You can kind of get an idea on, like, what I do. When it comes to, like, tags and stuff like that, that could be a little bit weird. Just because say, for example, your stuff is Pokemon Unite, right? Having Pokemon and Pokemon Unite and Unite more in your description and your tags, it'll help push it out for people that are actually searching for Pokemon Unite. So having more of those keywords in there and having them in your title, the title of your video, the description, and then having them in your tags, it'll help you get out to more people that are specifically looking up Unite. And that'll help you get your audience. I used to be really good in Pokemon Unite. I stopped playing for like the longest time. Now I'm like so out of it. I was a pretty good Decidueye player. Decidueye... I had a cracked Wigglytuff on launch. Decidueye and Alolan Ninetales are like my go-tos. Let me bring up my chat. No, I love Pokemon Unite. Like, it's been such a long time since I played. But, like, it used to be such a fun game for me to be able just to chill. Like, after stream or before stream. I'll play a game or two. It's gotten to the point, though, where I start getting frustrated because I started taking it, like, really competitively, just like how Smash is. I'm a very competitive player. Like, it doesn't matter what game I'm playing. I will find a way to make it, like, really, really competitive. And after a while, it just burns me out. So, like, I don't know. Unite, I just started getting extremely competitive, and I had to chill on it. I get Masters, like, every season. That was, like, me. I had Masters for, like, a lot of seasons. Greninja's my name, main, and I shred. For me, I'm just really good at, like, a game sense for it. Like, I'm good at, like, covering areas, covering choke points, that if people need a cleanup, I'm really good at cleaning up. I remember, I was playing Decidueye, and I literally got someone's whole team with an arrow, and I actually took out, like, their whole team just with one arrow. It was hilarious. No, I have never played Pokemon Masters EX. You know, it's really weird. I don't play Masters EX, but yet I'll play Pokemon Sleep. Does that really make much sense, chat? Does that make much sense? I don't think it does. I really don't know many people that play Pokemon Sleep. I just like having something where I could just go throughout the day and just click on a few things. It's like, okay, I'm done. I'll check it in a few hours. I've never played Masters EX ever. Same here. There's a few people that I know that actually play Masters EX and they like really, really like it. For me, it's just, I'm not a huge fan of like the gacha style of games. And I was gonna say, EX is pretty gacha. Oh my goodness. Yeah, personally for me, you know, it's kind of weird that I've been playing Pokemon Go more. I don't know. It's just another thing I could just go through and just click a little bit on. Like, I don't really travel very much, chat. Like, for me, I work like 11, 10 hours. I come home, I take a nap, I start stream, I make my food, I talk with my girlfriend for a little bit, I'll play with my dog for a little bit, and then I go to bed and I rinse and repeat. And then during the weekend, I'll mow the lawn and all that stuff. I'm hoping, because we were talking about this, once Pokemon Bank closes, I want to take like 1 day a week, so like stream like 4 days a week, and if, for example, I got some more extra time on my hands, maybe we'll bring in like an extra day every now and then, like a Saturday or Sunday. But that will give me some more time to actually go out and do some stuff. Like, I just miss my hobbies, right? Like, I miss like walking around and taking nature pictures, like nature photography, or like Pokemon Go photography, like I've been wanting to try for like years now, right? So I feel like I'm definitely missing something. Like, I don't go out very much anymore. I'm like always tired. I need to get out and do some more stuff. Exactly. No, if I were to go out and be doing stuff like that, Emily wouldn't be too far behind. And even like if I go out and like take like nature pictures and stuff, Charlie would come with. Because that would be good for him to get out. It'd be good for him to socialize with other people and other dogs. It'd be good for his growth. Speaking of cutie pie. Yeah, little buddy. Talking about you. Yeah, +2. Like, even if, like, it's a bad day, I can't go outside, I can't do anything, at least I would be able to, like, work on some videos and stuff. And you see, Delana, we do that. I was gonna say, we'll sit down and we'll watch, like, we've been watching The Good Doctor. We'll sit down, watch a few episodes of The Good Doctor. Or something like that. But we haven't had a date in, like, a long time if we don't count us going to the Deadpool movie. If we don't count that, it's been, like, a while. Wait. I have not watched Stranger Things. I'm one of those people where if I know something's, like, super duper popular, I will avoid it until the hype dies down, and then I'll watch it. I'm one of those people. How much should the... Are you talking your PC, Delano, or are you talking about mine? What I stopped, like, months ago. No, The Good Doctor is amazing. I had no idea that was even a show. It's because, like, I don't, like, watch TV or anything, and not a lot of people, like, on, like, my Instagram feed or I'm old Facebook page, I'll just randomly go on there and just scroll when I'm bored. But they don't, none of those people really talk about, like, what TV shows they're watching. DJ, okay, the question is, are you building one or are you flat out buying one? Oh, no, sorry. I was referring to DJ with Stranger Things in the computer. I'm sorry, Delano. I hope you get the shiny soon. Thank you, Trop. I was going to say, any little bit of luck I can get would be amazing. The fact that we're over odds already. No, building is better. So, Poiple. Welcome on in.
Hello there.
Here, I'm just going to do my count right now. I was gonna see DJ. It depends on what you're all gonna do. It depends what you're all gonna do. Like, you could do, like, a good PC build for about $1,000. If money is something you are concerned with, what I would recommend, DJ, it's gonna be a bit of a wait. You missed a good opportunity with Amazon Day. If you go to PC Part Picker, you can build your computer and it'll kind of give you a hand on, like, these parts are compatible, you know, you'll be good. You know, oh, it won't exactly work. A decent one that'll last a bit. How much money do you have currently, DJ? I was gonna say, because what I would recommend for people that are looking at building a new PC somewhere down the line, I would wait until, like, Black Friday, personally. That's when a lot of good deals are coming out. Like, you're gonna be buying parts that are a little bit behind. Like, and I mean, like, say the Ryzen 10 just dropped, right? You would get, like, the product, like, the second product behind that one. And you'll start getting deals with stuff like that. And when you're just starting out, you don't need a ridiculously huge, like, big computer. Here. DJ, I am putting the link in right now for you. This will allow you to build your PC. It says UK in there. It works for the US too. I gotta go bye. Trop, appreciate you coming on in and hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Hopefully, we're gonna be doing Poiple again tomorrow if we don't get it. So, hopefully we see you tomorrow. Be there, be good. Story guy did. Yeah, I was gonna say, just take a look through that, DJ. Building a PC can be expensive, but it's a lot cheaper than just buying one from Walmart. You're gonna have a PC that's gonna actually last longer, and it'll be more customizable for what you need. If you just build it yourself, it'll be more tailored to you. And that's, like, the biggest thing when you're building a PC, especially if you're a streamer, having a custom built PC is like the best, like a streamer's best friend. Yeah, I kind of thought you were, because I saw 15K, and I think you were talking about the gems at the time, or the equivalent of gems. No, I know for me, I'm hoping this week I could put a little bit more money towards our PC build. We are missing the motherboard and the cooler. Motherboard and the cooler are like the two things I'm missing at the moment. I was going to say, what's those two? Power supply. I forgot the power supply. But the power supply normally doesn't cost very much. I'm getting the things that cost more first, and then I'm going down the list. Yo, Experiment 221 coming in with the hello.
Hello there.
I should just get the Mind Turtle hello for this. There we go. Yeah, I was gonna say, I miss building PCs. I know with me, it's gonna be a little bit more difficult now. We actually, the last PC build that I did was Emily's brother-in-law. And that was so easy because we didn't have Charlie. Now, it's gonna be hard to keep myself grounded without having a lot of fur and without having him running around going crazy. Ultra mood right now. Still on the starter hunt. How long have you been doing that starter hunt for, Experiment? If it's alright that I ask. For us, it's just been bad. Like, we're doing soft resets too. At least we don't have to sit through the longer cutscene. Almost a year. That just hurts. That just hurts thinking, because like I'm already losing patience with this one. I'm already like slowly losing patience with this hunt. The fact that we are over odds already, like each game is over odds. I've taken a lot of breaks though. Fair. I was gonna say that one honestly is a fair moment. I don't know. When it comes to like doing hunts like that, you need to take breaks in between. Otherwise, you're gonna feel the burnout and you're gonna feel it bad. That's something that I've came to notice. She is so zonked out, chat. Who has built help me pick up more parts. That's honestly a very good call, DJ. The other thing you could do, there's this as well, which they should be able to help you out. Here you go, DJ. This should help you out as well. They do have a Discord where a bunch of people who build PCs come together, and they'll help people with like their new builds and stuff. If you just tell them you've never built a computer before, they will help you out. They'll ask for a price range. Also, yo, Barack Obama.
Hello there.
How you doing? How you doing, Barack? Obama. I'm sorry, I had to. I don't even know what I was trying to do there, but I just had to do it. Still waiting on that collab, Tay-Tay. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen, Mr. Former President. I was gonna say Tay-Tay does collabs with No Man. That's a lie. I've done 2 collabs before. I've done 2 collabs before. All right, keep bashing my A buttons. Dude, he is... he is so out of it, chat. He is so out of it. It is adorable. I'm sorry. I know you guys can't see my face right now since we got the Charlie cam up, but I don't know. Just watching him sleep like that is adorable. Especially, like, he has not, like, really slept today. Besides for, like, when I took my nap, he ended up taking a little one, too. He is out of it. That'll be me probably after stream, too. I'm going to be walking around like a bit of a zombie. No, I have not been getting really good sleep or a lot of sleep since I've been putting in a lot of these hours. He's President Obama, DJ, not Knuckles. Does he look like Knuckles? All right. By the way, Dante, I don't know if you're still here. I will try to come up with some tags. I'll try to lend you a hand. I'll help you with some of the tags, the description and stuff, of results tomorrow for you, if you're still here. I was gonna say, I already see the 28-second mark. I was gonna say, something I've noticed is longer shorts don't exactly do too well. On top of that as well. Also, yo, let's go. Dude, we might hit... we need 150 board counters. I think we could do it. I think we could do it, chat. Lou, do you know the way? I know my way to the bed. I know that. I know my way to my pillow. I know my way home. Kind of. As long as it's not dark. I'm still getting used to the area. Don't worry, chat. I've only lived here for like 2 years, and I'm still struggling to find my way home. My sense of direction is just atrocious, chat. Like, it does not take much for me to get lost. He is still just... he is still just out of it, chat. There we go. Gonna be in and out of the lurk box. Hey, that's fair. I was gonna say, I do appreciate you coming in and lurking and not lurking experiment.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, we do love our lurkers here. I tend to lurk quite a bit right now. Well, just altogether, I tend to lurk quite a bit. Blue is Leon IRL. Pretty much, like... It's not like I get sidetracked. It's more in the line of, like... especially, like, when it's dark. Like, if I'm trying to drive home and it's dark... I miss my turns a lot. Like, I miss my turns, like, quite often. Like, I'll have to turn on one specific road, and it's like, okay, I tell by this landmark. Do I have ADHD? I do. I actually do have ADHD. I was gonna say, I'm guessing it's pretty noticeable. I'm guessing that's pretty noticeable. Same here, Blue. I was gonna say, you are not the only one. Honestly, ADHD, from what I've been noticing, it seems like it's becoming a bit more on the common side. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. I was gonna say, like, personally for me, like... Jaded Animations ended up doing a video about she found out she had ADHD, so she tried taking ADHD medications that have really helped with her production. Like, actually, like, focusing down and actually working on it. I kind of want to try to get the medication to give it a shot, because I've never been on ADHD medication before. Mine is just me yapping. Yeah, I was going to say, for me, like, mine's not so much of just me yapping. Mine is more of, like, my brain, it's constantly going. Like, I'll be at work, and I'll be like, okay, you know what? This is a really cool video idea. Okay, I'm going to write it down. Okay, blah, 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 blah. And then my brain is, like, going from, like, idea to idea to idea to idea to idea. And then it's like, oh, I got to do this when I get home. Oh, but I also have to do this. But I wouldn't mind working on some of the video ideas, too. Oh, I need to do some of the scripting. Or, oh, okay, the puppy needs a bath on top of that as well. Okay, well, when can I do this under the bath? Okay, or after the bath. Okay, how much time would this take? Maybe about 11 minutes or so? Okay, well then after that 11 minutes, what else could I do? I have 12 free extra minutes. What could I do with that 12 free extra minutes? My brain literally runs like that, and I feel like that's a big part of the reason why I am so tired, is because my brain is on overdrive, and it's constantly... My brain is constantly running like that without any breaks. Yeah, I was gonna say, for me, I already know I have ADHD. I wouldn't mind getting, like, the medications to where, like, you're not on it, like, every day. I would just like to get the one where it's, like, if I need to, like, focus for that day, I could just take one of the pills, and I'll be good. Especially, like, when it comes down for me, with videos, like... Because I've noticed, like, I'll sit down, I'll get the footage and stuff, but when it comes down to, like, the editing and stuff, I'll, like, fidget a little bit. I'll just randomly just, like, have something on to get, like, distracted super easy during the editing process. And it gets pretty bad. It gets pretty bad, so I'm hoping maybe something like that could help out. First, though, I need the computer. We need to get our computer purchased and built. Thumbs, how's it going?
Hello there.
To be honest, once I go in for that, I'll probably do an update video. I might just do an update video, kind of just explaining. I don't know. Some people may be interested in that. I don't know. I want to do some more, like, personal life stuff in here as well. I know not many people may not care, but it'd be there for people that do. Well, I gotta go soon. Hey, DJ, that's fair. I know you were talking about talking with your friend about getting that PC, the PC parts for the build. Pizza Ranch, dude, I love their cactus bread. Dude, is Pizza Ranch like? I wonder how widespread the Pizza Ranch actually is. I never thought of that. I never thought of that. How widespread the Pizza Ranch actually is. Also, thank you. I pushed the button and my count didn't go up. Dude, I would go to the Pizza Ranch and I would literally just load up on their cactus bread and nothing else. I wouldn't even go for the pizza. I would just go for the cactus bread. I've seen people get into fistfights for the cactus bread before, and I don't blame them. A broken nose is worth having a whole plate of pizza bread to yourself. Or cactus bread to yourself. Totally worth it. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. Bye, DJ. Thank you for popping on in. Thank you for the raid.
Thank you.
Hopefully you have yourself a good night, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow. We are going to be going for the Polly Poll again if we do not get it today. Oh, my goodness, so chat. Yeah, because once we get the Polly Poll, we'll still be doing resets on the other game for that second one that we need. But we're going to get the other game over to the Type Null area, which I think we need to actually beat the game for that. I'll do it Pokemon trading on the other one. Makes me feel so cool. I don't know. Personally, for me, I'm just literally doing two 3DSs just with one controller, so it doesn't feel as cool, but it definitely feels more laid back and chill. It definitely feels more laid back and chill. I really just wish I had the money to get a third 3DS with the capture card and the controller mod, but I don't have much money to throw around, chat. My superpower of money is gone. Ever since I moved, my superpower of money is gone. I was like Batman, but with my parents still alive. God, that was a pretty dark analogy. I am sorry, chat. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not sorry. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Yeah, our goal that we're trying to hit though today is the 8,500 mark. So far, we've had no luck. I was gonna say we got about another 110 encounters roughly that we would like to hit. But guys, let me tell you, this Poipole hates us. It's bet a shoe. This Poipole is just bet a shoe. There we go. Nothing. Oh, but hopefully we get this Poipole sometime this week. I have a good feeling about us getting the Poipole this week. I will say that. I will definitely end up getting it this week. Right, Charlie? I was going to say, I actually did not get a good look if we actually got the shiny. We did not. But for anyone here that's lurking, what is everyone going for at the moment? Like, just out of curiosity. I know Experiment is going for the Alolan starters. Also, Kaiba Boy, welcome back.
Hello there.
I'm just going to keep calling you Kaiba Boy. I was going to say, your name is Kaiba Boy, even though you're running into some issues with getting the name right. Shiny Poplio. I was going to say, honestly, I love the Shiny Poplio line. It is such a cool shiny line. I spell very fine. I are good at spelling. I are good at grammar, too. Not going to lie, my grammar is, like, atrocious. To be fair. My grammar's always been, like, really bad. My spelling, too. That was something I was never very good with. Alright, just going to do my boop now. I'm very good at soul dealing. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness, though. Oh, by the way, chat. If you have not checked out the Pokemon Center, if you're looking for more Pokemon plushes, they finally brought over the Soda Pop plushes, they're called, to the US. And boy, let me tell you, I got myself... So, Emily has been wanting to get the Soda Pop plush. That was an AI message. You use AI too? I don't use AI very often. It's extremely rare. No, but they're these special plushes that were only in Japan for, like, a specific, like, soda company. And they released them to the US, and Emily has been desperately trying to get the Jigglypuff one. They sold out so quick. And... we got her the Oddish, and I ended up getting the Fampy. And I think it was like $40 in total. It was like $20 and then $20 extra for shipping. And that was just for one. And they finally came to the US, and Emily finally ordered her Jigglypuff. We finally were able to get it for her. I got the Jirachi, which I think I might have already bought the Jirachi one, but now I got an extra. Maintain our attention. Say what? Bruh. Oh, his ears twitching when I was clicking my button. You're okay, little man. Yeah, his eyes were like kind of opening up. Yeah, he's kind of like fading in and out of consciousness right now. Wait, Kai, but like, when you're asking about opinion, you mean just like as a person? Because I personally find you funny. And I was gonna say, it makes me good knowing that I'm not the only one that that has a hard time spelling or autocorrect gets them like almost every time. Makes me feel good I'm not the only one with that. Ugh, I need to shift. This chair is so uncomfortable. And the fact that this chair, I guarantee you, chat, like, by the end of the year, I'm going to sit in this chair. I'm going to be sitting in this chair, chat. And I'm going to end up, like, crashing. I'm going to, like, literally, my chair will give out, and I'm going to collapse to the ground. And I'm going to be hurt. I guarantee you. Your boy needs a new chair. It's going to be hard to get a good chair, though, without him eating it. Without this little guy eating it, it's going to be hard. I accidentally ripped it. There's no way you accidentally ripped a fly in half again. But have you thought about Flex Seal? I heard Billy Mays fixed that boat that he sawed in half. Actually, no, that wasn't, never mind. That wasn't Billy Mays. He like died way before sawing that boat in half. Dude, okay, so for those of you guys that don't know, has anyone heard of a streamer named Doug Doug? By any chance? Has anyone heard of a streamer named Doug Doug? He actually did a tier list of every Billy Mays commercial ever. And boy, let me tell you, that was so crazy. Like, I never thought I would get hyped up over just Billy Mays commercial. And at the end of it, it's like, this is everything you would need to hide a body. Like you got that little, like, shovel thing where you get it. You got the hanger for the hook. Whoa, Dan, you walked in at a very weird time. How you doing, buddy? Hi, you totally didn't walk into anything weird, I promise. Yeah, Billy Mays is awesome. Helping people hide bodies since 19-something. Oh my god, no, it's... If you look at every Billy May commercial ever put out, it's everything you would need to hide that. I'm not even joking. No, but if you guys have not checked out Doug Doug, just type in Billy Mays Doug Doug. And he goes through a tier list of every Billy Mays commercial. It is totally worth it. Dad, I would never. I would go after, like, pets and animals are off limits for anything like that. Like, I have a hard time just watching shows or movies. If something happens to the dog, I cannot watch it. Like, I forgot to do my last count. I literally cannot watch it. If something happens to, like, the dog, I can't. I know how sad that sounds, but I literally just can't. Here we go. Bro is not Bob Ross. See, look at his ears twitching. He's still there. Big stretch. Edit tags in the title. Tags in the tag area. Dan, what I'll do is, like I said, I'll get you some stuff tomorrow. Almost all my shorts for 2 weeks are done. So I should be able to help you out with narrowing down the SEO metadata stuff. Thumbs so far, not yet. Our luck is atrocious right now. Something I will say, Dan, can you send me the link to your short? Can you send me the link to your short? I'm eternally grateful. Hey, Dan, I was gonna say, no need for thanks. When it comes to I love doing stuff like this. Like, this type of thing, I love. Like, I don't mind it when other channels are coming over. They're asking for advice or what they should do, or wanting, like, thumbnail advice or, like, video advice, streaming advice. I literally just... That's one of my favorite things to do, is just help people. And it's not just because I'm helping them out. It's just one of those things where, like, my brain is, like, hardwired for this type of thing. And it just gives my brain more stuff to do. So it's like a double whammy. I get to help someone, and my brain gets to be like, ooh, okay, more issues to solve. I sent it. I'll give that a peek after stream, Dan. Something that I have noticed, the magic number for video, for shorts lengths, I've came to notice that 13 seconds and 17 seconds are really good short lengths. With anything past that, I'm not too sure. I'll do some more digging. To see what other people have came up with. Because anything, like, up to, like, close to the 30-second mark, I'm not too sure on. Usually keep yours to 30 or less. Honestly, that's a good mentality. That's a pretty good mentality. A lot of people have a hard... Oh, I need to fix my webcam now that Charlie failed. The attention spans of people have gone down. So if you don't get their attention within the first 3 seconds, they're more likely to swipe. That is something that I've noticed. And I'm not saying that's exactly a bad thing. It's more of something that we need to just adjust to. Keep doing it. And you know what, Dan? You're right. YouTube monetization does not give you very much. And, like, personally for me, I've never made a lot of money off YouTube. Like, I'd say I make about $25 a month with memberships, with yeah, with the memberships, just with the YouTube revenue. Shorts are actually what makes me the most money. I don't know how, but they do. It depends on how many ads you put in your videos. Or streams. Yo, Jackie.
Hello there.
How's it going? No, shorts get a lot of views. It all depends on your ads. Roughly, it's 1,000 views. Get, I would say, about $10-ish on average. Personally, for me, when it comes to streams and when it comes to actual videos, I do not like putting ads in them. That little bit of extra money is nice, especially with us needing to build this new computer. But it's one of those things where I don't want to sit through ads. If I don't want to sit through ads, I don't want other people to have to sit through ads on top of that either. And with ad blocker, them, like, going hard on that, I know some people may be afraid to use ad blocker, so it's more of a reason for me not to force the ads on there. But at the same time, if you don't have monetization enabled, YouTube is more likely to not push you out just because you're not making the money. So why push you? And then wait for Black Friday. Make shorts of all the packs. That's what I would recommend. Gaming Dad, that's what I would recommend. Another person that may be good to talk to about it, there was another streamer. He's not exactly active so much anymore, but if you see him around, he goes by the name of Philly. He did a lot of pack openings too. And basically what he would do is he would buy the packs, he would open them up, and then he would go to card shops and he would sell what he got. Or he would go to an online site and he would sell the cards that he got to get the money back to buy more packs. So it was like an endless cycle. He would open up the packs, sell the cards, and then use that money that he got from selling the cards to get more packs. Yeah, no, he had to have surgery on his leg. It seems like he's doing okay now. He's doing okay now. He's just working on a bunch of other things at the moment. You see, Dan, selling that card alone will probably be enough to get you another pack. No, ads do suck. I have that mentality, is it like, if I don't want to be treated like that, or if I don't want to sit through that, I'm not going to make people sit through that, and I'm not going to treat people like that. That's just the way that I kind of run. That's a big part of the reason why, like, I can run an ad right now, right? I can run an ad right now. That's why, like, on my streams, like, halfway through the streams, you don't see me playing ads. Or at least I hope you don't see me playing ads. Because every stream, I have YouTube, it has, like, this little, like, bar up on top of my little studio page. It'd be like, do you want YouTube to take control of when we play ads? Or when you play ads? And I always click dismiss. I always click dismiss. Aren't you a bit young to go to a Metallica concert? Dan, look up how much money that is. If you got that from Cosmic Eclipse, that may be worth a lot more money than what you think. It's with my parents. Okay. I was gonna say, I've heard Metallica concerts could go off. I heard they could go pop. So, just be careful of your surroundings when you go DJ. It's 20 bucks, I think. If you think about it, that's half of an ETB right there, Dan. That's half an ETB right there. We'll go see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Wait, isn't that like a Broadway show or something, I thought? TCG player will be your best friend, Gaming Dan. When it comes to, like, getting cards and selling cards, it may be worth it. I know, I have my Gold Star Jirachi. I have, like, Altaria EX. I have a lot of cards that are worth quite a bit of money. And I'm getting to the point where I might sell some of my stuff just to get a leg up on the PC and the upstairs. I found out, like, 12 minutes ago. I mean, fair. Still, though, you're a youngin' to me. The show is in London. Okay. I'm really surprised they haven't tried, like, making that, like, a movie or something. Like, people recording that and then making, like, the Broadway, like, making a Harry Potter musical movie or something. As well, when it's the break. How much time do you even have for, like, the break? I don't know. I've never been to, like, a musical or anything like that, so I don't know, like, what their intermission times are like. I could definitely drive 100%. I mean, you can, but it wouldn't be legal. There's a 2-hour break? Well, I mean, That's a lot longer than what I was thinking. But I mean, like, if they gotta set up like the backgrounds, they gotta set up the props, they need to get everyone dressed up specifically in whatever. Thinking that, I can kind of see it now. I don't know. That surprised me at first. Experiment 221, I appreciate you coming in and hanging out and lurking with us.
Thank you.
I wish you good luck on your Poplio hunt, by the way. I know that's not exactly easy. I know these soft reset hunts aren't easy, especially when you have to sit and wait. 2 times over odds. Yeah, Crustal, it is not a fun time. It is not a fun time for your boy. I don't mind going over odds or anything. It's just, it had to be the poi pull. For those of you guys that don't know, we're trying to do a Shiny Living Dex at the moment, and we're trying to get a lot of these Pokemon that are probably going to be locked behind Bank. So we're kind of rushing to try to get a few other Pokemon, and we're in the middle of a race, essentially, right now. And the fact that this poi pull is taking forever, it's a rough start. Best theater show ever. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I've just never been to a theater show before. That's why I was, like, so surprised with it. I know if that came over to the US, though, that Harry Potter Cursed Child... Emily is a huge Harry Potter fan. She would probably want to drag me over there to go. And to be honest, I am deathly afraid of city driving, but I think I would do it if it meant she can go see the show. I would grit my teeth and bear it. No, like, my anxiety, though, driving through cities is, like, really high just because of how many times people have, like, blown stop signs or red lights and hit me. My anxiety is through the roof anytime I'm driving, like, through a city. And it doesn't even have to be a big city. I got 12 views so far. Yo, let's go. I was gonna say, that's not bad. Hold on. I actually want to check something. There we go. I need my keyboard for this. I want to see what the average is. What are we looking at? Okay, that's a bit weird. Maybe it's just not counting the YouTube Shorts. I was gonna say, some of yours seemed like they just popped off. I'm gonna need to take a deep dive in that. Dan, I already did that, by the way. I already did that, by the way. Happy girlfriend, happy life. I mean, we're both not exactly the happiest right now, just with, like, everything going on lately. Like, with us having to pick up a lot of hours, we've had a lot of personal things kind of going on behind the scenes. It's been, like, really chaotic and crazy. But, I don't know. We've been helping each other get through a lot of that stuff. And it's one of those things, too, where it already feels like we're already working as a unit. Like, like, I know it's a boyfriend-girlfriend thing, but it's practically like we're already married at this point. We need 2 shiny Poiples. We need 2 shiny, type nulls. We need Celebi. And we need Manaphy. So, I've already came to this decision. Celebi, we're gonna hold off on. So we're gonna do the Poipole and the type nulls. And then once those are done, we're gonna jump over to the Manaphy. I was gonna say, the Mew is gonna come after. It's because we already have access to a shiny Mew through Pokemon Go. So at least there's that for the time being. There's that for the time being. The Manaphy right now is a little bit more pressing just because there's no other way to get the Manaphy right now. There's literally no other way to get the shiny Manaphy right now. I would say that's a bit more pressing. The Manaphy worries me too. But I was going to say, that's a big part of the reason why I decided to do Poipole and Naganadel now. Because if we would have spent the whole time trying to get the shiny Manaphy and we didn't end up getting it, then, you know, we would have lost the Poipole line and the Type Null line all at once. So it's one of those, I'm trying to play it a bit smarter at the moment. Started playing Crystal so I could do the Celebi at some point. Yeah, you see, we're already there. Like, we have the Celebi hunt set up and ready to go. It's just, for me, at this point in time, I think that Manaphy needs to take the priority over the Celebi. Especially since Pokemon Crystal will probably come to the Nintendo Online service at some point. It'll come at some point. That'll be like a downloadable purchase. So there's going to be a chance to get Celebi again. Most likely. Like, a higher chance than the Manaphy at the very least. Well, Kaiba, we already are... it was like 760 hatches in for the Manaphys. Yeah, it's because we're already at like 760 hatches for Manaphys. I should set up the Poipole up too, now that I think about it. It may not be a bad idea. Might have to Celebi mystery gift. It'll probably end up being shiny locked, would be my guess, unless if it's like Ilka doing it again, where they took the lock off. You're fine, buddy. Should I stick to you ice shorts? Whenever I have time, I should. Hey, little man. Oops. There we go. I actually, I did the dial thing on my controller. I would say that's not a bad idea, Dan. But keep this in mind, Unite is a dying game at the moment. So you may not get a lot of views with just Pokemon Unite alone. You may not get a lot of fresh faces with just Unite alone. Maybe Shadow. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They'll give us the original games. They will give us the Gen 1 and 2 games original. I guarantee it. FIFA would probably do better than Unite. The Trico, add the Turtwig hunt before I start more long hunts. No, that's like with me right now. Like, I want to get this hunt done. This hunt is one that I specifically, like, I want to get these two done. Because once I get a good chunk of the Pokemon that I need before the bank closes, like, I would definitely be a lot more calm and relaxed once Poipole, the 2 Poipoles and the 2 Type Nulls are done. I would definitely feel a lot more relaxed. Yo, Willy Cheese!
Hello there.
Welcome on in. We are going for Poipole at the moment. We are over odds on both games. But I can screen record on my phone. That's not a bad idea. That or, whenever that, the TCG mobile game comes out, you could always do that too. Dant, by the way, that is an option for you as well. Once that TCG mobile game comes out, you could do that. You get 2 free packs that you can open every day. So if you think about it, that would be enough for 2 shorts a day, or you would have enough for 1 day would equal 2 shorts. Once I wake up, they just skyrocket. You see, that's, for me, that happens sometimes. Mainly, what happens with mine is, whenever I upload at 6, the first hour it'll do okay, and then come like 9 o'clock-ish, it'll start doing really, really good, and then it'll kind of plateau, and then as soon as noon hits, just bam. When I've been uploading at noon, it'll do decent for the first hour, and then it'll kind of chill out, and it'll gradually get views throughout the day. And then overnight, we'll get, it'll kind of just go up a bit, or the one from the previous day will start going up. I mean, yeah, if you don't have a capture card, what you could do, you could just put like your phone camera on yourself, and then if you find a shiny on your Switch or whatever, you could do like a small reaction, like, hey, you found your shiny. If you can time it out, like I think the Switch will record up to 20 seconds. You could just do the Switch recording and then take the SD card out and just put it in a laptop or something. That, or there's a way to like transfer it to your phone through Bluetooth as well, I think. Wait, on shorts or videos, Dan? For a 30-second video? True, but you need to have people be able to sit through a 30-second video though. Okay, it's 30 seconds of footage for the Switch. Okay, I don't know why I was thinking 20. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you want to be in, like, the Pokemon niche, anything Pokemon related, you can make work. I was gonna say, it's I would say besides for, like, Pokemon Sleep, like, Pokemon Sleep still has this audience, but it's definitely not as big as, like, Masters EX or Unite or anything like that. Popular songs into the short trust. But then, aren't you gonna have to deal with copyright at that point? Or would the popular song actually help your short? You know what, Dan? You gave me something to test. The popular song will actually help the short get noticed? I'm gonna say this, Kaiba. I've seen people literally 3 times my size as a YouTube channel, and they're still pointing their phone at their game screens. Like, for example, Absol Vlogs will do that. He'll, if he doesn't have his capture cards on, he'll have his phone, he'll point it at his, row of GBAs or just his GBA, and people love it. As a funk song. I always try to have mine be like a gaming song that like fits the mood. A lot of them though has been like battle. Like, I'll take that generation and I'll have their battle music going in. That's what I like to try to do, but maybe I should try other songs and see how that works. Have you been doing popular songs in each one of your shorts, though, Dan? Have you been doing popular songs in each one of your shorts? Charlie, no. I know you want to jump up, but you can't, little man. Okay. I'll do some digging around on that. No, exactly, Kaiba Boy. That's an option. I was gonna say, everyone gets their start somewhere. If that's the equipment you have to start with, I would just do it, honestly. I would just do it. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people will go to the shiny hunters and like watch a shiny hunter for two reasons. One, they are doing the same Pokemon or hunting the same method. Or number two, they're there for the actual streamer themselves. They like the streamer themselves. Those are the two reasons why people will come to a shiny hunter. Those are literally the two reasons why. Fair. Now I was gonna say, you also have to worry about, too, if your parents would even be okay with you doing that. I'm here because number two. Oh, thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
No, I don't know. Personally, for me, like, how I pick a streamer, if it's a shiny hunter, it's mainly, I like to go based off, like, how I feel like their vibe is. That's like one of my big things. If it's not Pokemon related, I would have to say it depends on what they're playing and their vibe. It's both of them put together. Need to have a stable job though. You see, your dad is smart. I always try to tell people that, like, don't make streaming your full-time career. Now, if you have like 500,000 subscribers, or like you're making more than what you would a normal job for over a year, I would say a bit of a different story. I'd say it's a bit of a different story. But like people my size or like 25,000 subscribers, if they're quitting their job to try to go full-time into streaming, that's not a good idea whatsoever. It's not a good idea whatsoever. Recommend Twitch. I would not. Twitch is not a horrible platform. What I would recommend, though, is don't start with Twitch. Start with YouTube. YouTube is going to be good for you to get noticed. YouTube is going to be good for you to get noticed right away. If you start off on Twitch, you're going to be stagnant for a while. And what I mean for a while, like, you need to jump through a lot of hoops. Like, you need to make a lot of friends over on their side of the streaming sphere. You need to make a lot of friends on Twitter or X or Instagram and get a lot of people's attention. It'll take a lot of extra work to get noticed on Twitch right away compared to YouTube. And you can always start off on YouTube and then go over to Twitch. Hi, buddy. You see, my dad, it was funny. My dad was not very supportive of all this. He was not supportive about any of this until I went and I spoke at the Midwest Gaming Classic convention a few years ago. He was not supportive of my streaming until that happened. He thought it was a waste of time. Yeah, I was gonna say, my dad was the same way. If I don't make money off of it, he doesn't see a point. He's a very money-driven person. Twitch is made for streaming, while YouTube has streaming to be... Well, that's just it, though. YouTube, the streaming is an option. But what I always tell people, YouTube is a search engine, right? So basically what I mean by a search engine, it's Google, right? It's very easy to find what you're looking for or to find other people. Now, on Twitch, it's hard because you gotta scroll through and scroll down. And then you got people that are having, like, very super clean layouts. And they're all, for example, like, if they're shiny hunting at Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green, they'll still put their themselves in, like, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's category. Just so they can get noticed. You're going to be dealing with a lot of stuff like that. No, it's literally just Google, but video form. And that's the best part. Because, say you're playing... You're playing Pokken Tournament, right? Or actually, no, that's not a good one. You're playing Scarlet and Violet. There's going to be less people streaming Scarlet and Violet on YouTube compared to Twitch. And it's going to be easier for people to be able to find you. The only extra work that you're going to have to do with YouTube is making the thumbnail. That would be the only thing you would need to really worry about. And honestly, I would say making the thumbnail is a lot easier compared to trying to do a lot of the networking and stuff you would need for Twitch. Twitch, there's a lot of networking involved. Versus 100. People, for some reason, like to watch others. No, people love, like, card pack openings is huge. People love it, even if they're not into the Pokemon cards. They just love opening cards. Or people love seeing people open cards. Making a layout, it's not so bad. DDR pad? By the way, Christmas. Ooh, let's go. I actually have a friend who shiny hunts with a DDR pad. Fun fact. I have a friend that does that over on Twitch. Dude, Panda Express sounds amazing right now. Yeah, it's gonna be lurking. Hey, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Layouts, it kind of depends on what... Like, it depends, like, do you need a webcam? Are you just gonna do your game screen? Do you want your chat in there as well? It all depends on what you kind of want your stream to do and what you want it to look like. Like, for example, do I have a layout on hand? Try to see if I might have a layout on hand. If anything, that should be in the art. No, I don't want to do another scene. All right. Browser. That'd be image. Oh my god. I'm sorry guys. I am spacing out like really hard on that. Okay, that should be elements E. That should be art. It depends. Do you want like a layout like something like this where it's just one screen, you got your subscribers, you got your little webcam there? Or like for me, for example, are you going to have two systems? Right? You may want it to look a little something different like that. You may want to have like your music off to the side kind of playing. Or for example, here is my 4-screen layout. I was gonna say I put all of them in the box and it works pretty good. Or my very first this was like, there we go. This was when we were hunting for Shroomish and the Alolan Meowths. We have our 6th screen set up there. I was gonna say it's depending on how much room you have and what you plan on doing with it, it all depends. That or like the 12-screen setup. This one was just kind of whipped together pretty quickly though, to be fair. It all depends on, it's what I like to call real estate. I was gonna say, it all depends on your real estate and what you all want to do. Maybe when I'm older, not now. Kaiba, what you could do if you do not feel comfortable talking, you could always do, like if you're doing videos, you could always just have the, like an AI speak for you until you feel comfortable. That way you get a bit of a head start. I'm not a fan of AI usage at all, but I guess I shouldn't say at all. I'm not a big fan of AI usage when people are using that to make their whole video. But it would be a good way for you just to dip your feet in the water, get a head start. I was gonna say, that is always an option too, where if you type out everything that you would like to say, you can go that route. There's a lot of people that use the AI voices. So I could record that as well. That would be good for like shorts, unless if you got a lot of cards to open. Charlie? Hey. Charlie. Hey. Get that away from the cabinet. Really, Charles? All right, guys, we're gonna do, we're gonna get up to 8,530, and then I think we're gonna end the stream for the day. That way I got enough time to make my lunch for tomorrow, and I'll have a little bit of extra time to spend with, Charlie and Emily before I go to bed. Need to take a shower, but I'm too lazy to get out of bed. I mean, you could just procrastinate for a while. That's an option. No, it's really funny. YouTube was one of ours as well. Like when YouTube, like we were in like middle school, and me and a few of my friends, we decided like I would do the Nintendo games. And we would do, like, Let's Plays, right? I would do the Nintendo games. My friend would do Xbox. And my other friend would do PlayStation. And then one of our friends had, like, this really high-end editing software because he was an extra in one of... gosh, I'm trying to remember what movie that was. He was, like, an extra in, like, a bank heist scene. But they ended up giving him, like, this really expensive editing software. And, like, he had, like, this whole editing room. Like, it was insane. So, like, me and my two other friends, we would play the games, we would record, and then, my friend, he would do all the editing. He would do all the editing for us and stuff, and we always talked about it, but we never did it. And it's funny, because I was the one that kind of, like, carried on our dream in a way. And I was gonna say, like, that wasn't even the reason why I started streaming or doing YouTube. Pokemon's my favorite childhood game. I believe I already did a poop on that one. The editor, no. We fell out of touch. We fell out of contact with each other. My other friends, though, on the other hand, so one of them is actually getting married next year, and we're gonna be going over to Tennessee for his wedding. Me and the rest of the guys that I was talking about earlier, we're all standing up at his wedding. So that's going to be next year. You know what? Dry throat. We'll do 10 more encounters, chat. We can do 10 more encounters. No, but like I still talk with them. They know I do this. They know I do this, and they're surprised that I'm actually able to keep up with this. Just for the fact of I've always been one to be kind of more on the lazier side and to procrastinate a lot. So, like, just the fact that I've been doing this and keeping up with this for so long kind of surprised them. I'm having a little problem. I was gonna say, is everything all right, Ashton? Hopefully you didn't saw that boat in half. You're okay, buddy. He's just over there looking at me sad. He hates it when I stream, I swear. I was gonna say, you got a few more or you got about another minute or two, Charlie. I already have over 100 subs from my previous gacha stuff. See, that's a good start. Wait, you mean like is it like ejecting the cartridge? Like it's shooting it out? Alright, this is gonna be a really odd fix. Do you got a piece of tape? If you can, the best thing to do is just try to tape it down. Fixing that. That's something you would either need to have someone fix for you or look up. Because that is not going to be an easy fix to get there or just to open up the shell itself. The shell has some clips on them. So, for example, like you kind of see how the side is right here. This aqua or this green part, that is pretty much a little clamp that goes over this little bit. And there's multiple of those little clamps that go all over. So if you were to do it yourself, even I did it when I was custom painting my new 3DS XL at that point. The clips broke. And you're going to have to do that with the bottom part. But getting to the cartridge slot to like undo it could be kind of a pain. There was one other thing that's connected to that area. There was one other thing that's connected to that area too, and you're probably gonna have to like, you're probably gonna have to replace the whole like cartridge slot / reader itself. It's gonna be kind of just a weird fix for the time being, but it should work for just for now, Ashton. I would just get a piece of tape or duct tape. Honestly, that's all I could really recommend, unless if you have an extra reader or you have a person you could take that into. I go to co-op with my amigos, so when I go back to school, I can buy Pokemon cards, because the shop is near. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Oh, I was gonna say, Ashton, though, if you have downloaded games, that should be fine. Like, you should still be able to play your downloaded games. Yo, we for the shiny yet? Shining so far, no. We are over odds and still have no luck. Over odds and still no luck. Like once a month. I was gonna say, that's not bad. Now, just remember though. Harley, hey! No, it's not shiny locked. I can tell you that. It is not locked. Alright, guys. This is going to be our last encounter for the day, though. I was going to say, I do need to let Charlie outside and feed him. He's starting to get a little anxious. I was going to say, I definitely went out a little bit longer than what I would have liked. One more encounter. One more encounter. I'll just do my boop right there. Yep, right there. You guys hear that? We got one more check. 4 pounds, so I could buy 2 packs. And then you could take those cards that you get, and you could probably sell them to turn a little bit of a profit if you decide not to keep them. And then you could use the money you made from selling those cards to get another pack to open up if you're looking for content. That's what a lot of card opening channels do. All right, guys, we are going to end off stream for today, though. Your boy does need to let Charlie out, feed him. I need to get my stuff for work ready for tomorrow. And I do want to spend a little bit of time with Emily. But hopefully everyone's enjoyed. Tomorrow, we're going for Poi Pull again. We're going to do Poi Pull. We're going to get 9,000 encounters by the end of the week. If we're averaging about 300 to 350 encounters. Yeah, we should hit like 9,500 encounters by the end of the week. We should hit that by the end of the week. But hopefully everyone's enjoyed. Be expecting Poi Pull again tomorrow, chat. I appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out with us. We're not going to do a raid tonight just because since we're leaving so quick. We'll do a raid tomorrow. I'll try to find some new targets for us to go and tackle, by the way. But hopefully everyone's enjoyed, and see everyone tomorrow for another stream. Good night, everybody. Enjoy the darkness.